Happy Boxing Day, everyone. My name is Eli Robinson. I am the Chief Trivia Officer here at Water Cooler Trivia. We know that you're probably off doing something fun or relaxing between Christmas and New Year's, but just because you guys are taking the week off and enjoying yourself doesn't mean that we don't have a fun trivia game for you guys here. And this week is Year in Review, taking a look at all of the fun, notable, trivial things that happened in the year 2022. As I mentioned, I'm the CEO of Water Cooler Trivia. We are a trivia company that helps bring connectivity, camaraderie, and fun to the office place, groups, organizations, friends and family if you want. And every week we hop here on Twitch and YouTube and go over the games. So let's jump right into it. So we took it pretty easy on y'all here at the end of the year. Over 35% of people had a perfect score. The median of the game this year or this week was 9. So over 50% of people got 9s and 10s, which, just consider it our little gift to you over the course of the holiday season. So here's how we introduce the game. Did you know that it'll be another 100 years before we come to a year that has 3 2s in it? That's true. It'll be 2122. Things you think about at a trivia company. We sat down to assemble our annual year in review game. We must have had the number 2 on our mind, so questions 1 through 10 actually have 2 questions each. And the good news for you is that both questions actually have the same answer. We like to think of it as the year so nice we reviewed it twice. So off we head to 2023 with one more look at the sights and sounds of this past year that made us laugh, cry, and triv. Happy holidays, everyone. All right, number 1, in June, leaders of the G7 announced a ban on Russian imports of what precious metal? And B, taking home 16, Norway was the top winner of what highest medal at the 2022 Winter Olympics? That would be the gold. Banned the gold, and they won the gold. Over 90% for you guys on that one. Number 2, in May, folk rappers Kalush Orchestra were crowned Eurovision champions for what embattled nation? And B, in December, Russian air bases were hit by drones launched from what neighboring warring country? That would be, of course, the Ukraine. Number 3, looking to marry the metaverse with the fashion world. I didn't even know that this happened. June 2022 brought Facebook's launch of the Meta Blank store, where you can pay to outfit your digital self in Balenciaga, Prada, and Tom Brown. 13 years after the original broke all the box office records, which movie subtitled The Way of Water was released in the U.S. theaters in December 2022. That would be the Avatar store. And Avatar, The Way of Water. I hear it's good. What's the last name of comedian Chris who found himself on the wrong side of a slap at this year's Oscars? And can you smell what POTUS is cooking? Going back to his old WWE days. Playing himself in a fictional 2032 presidential election, Dwayne Johnson entertained NBC viewers on seasons 2 and 3 of the sitcom Young Blank. That would be Chris Rock, and Young Rock. As one of the 2 farmers currently serving in the United States Senate, along with Senator Tester, Iowan Chuck Grassley received the 2022 President's Award from the National Blank Growers Association, and B, forever changing the meaning of the phrase, a big lump with knobs, it has the juice. It has the juice. What food went viral when a young man named Tariq's interview was about it was set to music? That would be corn. Corn, very popular in Iowa, and if you didn't follow Corn Kid this year, then I'm truly, it was very fun. I'm very sorry you didn't get to participate in it. Only a few years past being old enough to get a driver's license, the debut album Sour earned a Best New Artist Grammy for Olivia Blank, and Bong Bong Marcos, got to be the name of the year, won a landslide election to take over as president of the Philippines from Blank Duterte. That's Rodrigo Duterte and Olivia Rodrigo. Some elite marathoners raised a ruckus after the organizers allowed a 6-year-old to not only race but finish Cincinnati's Flying Blank Marathon. And B, that'll do. Maryland surgeons completed the first successful genetically modified heart transplant to a human from what barnyard animal? That would be the pig. Flying Pig Marathon, and the pig heart making its way into the man's chest cavity. A, the 2022 NCAA women's basketball champions were the Cox, representing the Columbia-based University of what state? And B, as of early December, Democrats were pressing forward with moving the first presidential primaries from Iowa to what Palmetto State? That would be South Carolina. Number 9, on April 1st this year, Amazon workers at a warehouse in Staten Island, JFK 8, became the first company employees recognized by the National Labor Relations Board to successfully vote to become what type of collective bargaining group? And B, becoming the first city to lose 2 major championships in the same day. Philadelphia's Phillies joined the blank of the MLS with their respective losses on November 5th. That would be the Union, labor union at Amazon for the first time, and the Union, the Quizmaster reminded me that I guess we just like giving Philadelphia crap, which, makes sense. And finally, Georgia defeated Alabama in the 2022 College Football Championship in a game where both schools are members of what 3-letter college athletic conference? And B, in October, it was announced that what three-letter enforcement agency had entered into an agreement with Kim Kardashian that saw her pay $1.26 million for not disclosing a formal relationship with a cryptocurrency. That would be the SEC. I hope you guys enjoyed this week. As you can see, it looks like a lot of you did very, very well. We will be back next week, first week of 2023, with the 2023 year in preview. Get excited. Until then, keep on trimming on. I'm Eli Robinson with Water Cooler Trivia.